Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news in a move that's really turning heads across the NFL and could significantly shake up the NFC East. The New York Giants are reportedly in talks to acquire Cameron Heyward from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the rumor mill is buzzing because it's not just a typical trade. This could be a game changer for the Giants' defense and their overall championship aspirations. According to reports, the Steelers, sitting at 6-4, are open to trading Heyward in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 draft, plus a hefty $16 million in cap relief. It's a bold move, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense for both sides. Let's break down what this means for the Giants. Cameron Heyward, for those who might not be fully familiar, is a veteran defensive tackle with a reputation for being a relentless force on the line. He's been a key player for the Steelers for years, known for his toughness, leadership, and ability to clog up running lanes and pressure the quarterback. This season, he's been solid. Playing in 10 games, he's recorded 16 solo tackles, 25 assisted tackles, and 5 sacks. While those numbers might not jump off the page, what's really important is his impact on the field. He's graded out at an impressive 90. Won by PFF in run defense, which means he's shutting down the run game and making life miserable for opposing offenses. His EPA per snap sits at -0.12, a figure that shows he's making a positive difference every time he steps on the field. Not only that, but Heyward's career stats speak volumes. Over his career, he's amassed 40 sacks, and he's experienced double-team blocks about 35% of the time, meaning offenses have to account for him consistently, freeing up other defenders. Despite battling a groin injury in Week 4, he has been a dependable presence for the Steelers, and his consistent performance over the years makes him a prime candidate to boost the Giants' interior line. Of course, some Steelers insiders are a bit skeptical about trading Heyward now. They point out that their defensive line has been struggling lately, with run yards per carry creeping up from 4.2 to 4.8. That indicates a need to reevaluate their front, and perhaps suggests that the team might be looking to rebuild or reshape their defensive core. For the Steelers, it's about getting value, especially with Heyward's age and the cap relief, so they're willing to listen. But for the Giants, this is a golden opportunity. The addition of Heyward could be exactly what they need to solidify that interior defensive line, which has been a bit inconsistent this season. Now, what does this mean for the Giants specifically? Well, first off, it's a huge boost to their run defense. Adding a player like Heyward, who's known for stuffing the run, could see their run defense stats improve dramatically. The Giants have already shown flashes of a tough, gritty defense, but bringing in a veteran like Heyward could elevate their game to a new level. His presence alone commands respect from opponents, and his ability to anchor that defensive line would help create more pressure on opposing quarterbacks, which has been a bit inconsistent for the Giants this season. Plus, his experience in high-stakes games could be invaluable as the Giants push toward the playoffs. Statistically, the Giants have seen their run defense improve by +12 stuffs and +18% in run defense efficiency since the season started. But they're still looking for that consistent disruptive force up front, and Heyward's addition could be that missing piece. Against opposing offensive lines, especially those featuring talented interior defenders, the Giants could see a significant boost in their ability to stop the run and generate pressure on the quarterback. His PFF grade against defensive tackles is 78, which is solid, and he could give the Giants that extra push needed to elevate their interior game to elite levels. Looking at the bigger picture, the odds of the Giants making such a move were initially around +10.0, but with this development, some betting markets now see a realistic chance of this trade happening at around +4,500. This indicates that the Giants are seen as serious contenders to land Heyward, and that could be a pivotal moment in their season. Adding a player of his caliber would not only bolster the defensive line, but also send a message to the rest of the league that the Giants are all in on contending now, not later. And let's not forget the strategic angle here. The Giants are already building a powerhouse up front, and this move could be the final piece to turn their defensive line into one of the league's best. They've been leaning heavily on their young players and developing talent, but adding a veteran like Hayward injects experience, leadership, and consistency that is hard to find elsewhere. It's a move that could pay dividends in the postseason, especially if the Giants want to make a deep run and challenge teams like the Eagles or the Cowboys in the NFC East. Of course, there are some questions about how well Hayward would fit into the Giants' scheme. But honestly, with his proven track record and the way Brian Daboll's defense adapts to versatile personnel, he could seamlessly become a critical part of their front line. The Giants' coaching staff is known for leveraging the strengths of their players, and Hayward's skill set aligns perfectly with their defensive philosophy, disrupting the run, collapsing the pocket, and providing that veteran leadership to guide the younger guys along. Now, considering the Giants' current standing in the NFC East, they're right in the thick of the playoff hunt, and every game counts more than ever. Adding Hayward could be just enough to push them over the top, especially in those critical late-season matchups. With the playoff picture tightening, every addition that boosts the team's chances becomes a no-brainer. Fans have been excited about the team's progress this year, and this move could be the spark they need to believe that a deep postseason run is actually within reach. Looking ahead, if the trade goes through, it will be fascinating to see how the Giants' defense responds. Will Hayward be the veteran anchor in the middle of that line? Can he help turn the defense into one of the league's most formidable units? And how will this impact the overall morale and confidence of the team? These are questions that Giants fans are eager to see answered, and it's clear that the team is making bold moves in pursuit of their ultimate goal, returning to the Super Bowl. Throughout the season, the Giants have been battling to establish a consistent identity on defense, and this potential acquisition could be the turning point. The team has shown flashes of brilliance, especially in their run defense, but they've lacked that one game-changing interior force. With Hayward's arrival, they could finally have someone who can command double teams, clog running lanes, and pressure the quarterback from the interior. That's exactly the kind of boost they need as they head into the crucial stretch of the season. In terms of team strategy, the Giants have been leaning on their defensive line to generate pressure and limit opponents' time in the pocket. Adding Hayward would give them a veteran presence who can be relied upon game after game, especially in those high-pressure situations. His leadership and relentless work ethic could help elevate the entire defensive unit, making them more cohesive and difficult to beat. This is exactly the kind of move that GM Joe SCHOEN and head coach Brian Daboll are known for: smart, strategic, and focused on building a team that can compete at the highest level. Fans are already buzzing with excitement about the possibility of seeing Hayward donning the Giants' blue and white. They recognize that this isn't just about filling a roster spot. It's about making a statement that the Giants are serious contenders. With the playoff picture tightening, every inch of improvement counts, and a player like Hayward could be the difference maker in close games. His experience in the trenches, his ability to anchor the line, and his leadership qualities could be exactly what the Giants need to take that next step toward a deep postseason run and, hopefully, another shot at the Super Bowl. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you believe Cameron Hayward can be the veteran presence that pushes the Giants into the top tier of the NFL? How do you see him fitting into the scheme, and what impact do you think he'll have on the team's chances? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news. Let's keep this conversation going and continue supporting our team as they chase their dreams of another Super Bowl appearance.